Hi everybody, it's Dave at EP Golden Age. Within their contest video, I'm entering a contest that JC is doing at the flip side to celebrate 3,000 subscribers. Real quick, if you're new here, I do mainly Elvis collecting. I also talk about another like of mine that's gospel music. I show more than just Elvis as I go out and search for vinyl and show what I'm finding at thrift stores and record shops, etc. And also, I'll soon be doing another passion of mine, and that's ratings and reviews of the Golden Age of Hollywood. That's the other part of the channel name. That will be all be on this same channel. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification button and please like and share. This contest asked to show something from the 70s, something from the 80s, something from the 90s. It means a lot to you, and also to give a shout out. So let me start with the shout out. I will shout out YouTube channel EP Fanatic. Tracy, a lot bigger channel than I do, but I wanted to shout her out because that was the first YouTube channel I saw when I started looking at watching YouTube a few years ago. The first one that I saw that showed collections, and she does a lot of on her Elvis collections. She also does travel videos. It's not just Elvis, but that was the thing that drew me in, was her showing her Elvis collection, and it was the first channel I saw that did that, and it kind of inspired me to want to do the same thing. So EP Fanatic is the shout out I'll give. Real quick then, let me do my 70s, 80s, and 90s. These are CDs from each. I started with vinyl for a couple of these, or for one of these, and finished, and then went to cassette, and then finished with CDs. From the 70s, I'm going to do gospel music. This is my favorite gospel record of all time. It's from the quartet The Imperials, called Gospel is Alive and Well, and it's a live concert from St. Louis in 1970, from Kingsland there. And for my Elvis friends, this is the personnel of the Imperials that were with Elvis during the documentary Elvis, That's the Way It Is, from the same year of 1970, and these four sang with him in 69, 70, and part of 71. And then they had some personnel changes and then eventually left Elvis. From the 80s, with Elvis, this box set, Elvis Aaron Presley. This is known as the Silver Set, came out in 1980. I did not get this when it first came out because I was in junior high, and it cost $50 when it first came out, maybe even more. It was 8 LPs, so I got this after it came out on CD a long time later. When it did come out on vinyl, I borrowed it from a friend and taped it on a bunch of blank tapes and listened to it. And that's when we first found out, just a few years after his death, that there was a lot in the vaults that RCA could be releasing, and they started it earlier with the Legendary Performers stuff, but on this one it was almost all stuff that we had never heard before, including a couple of live concert things. The big thing for me on this was the Pearl Harbor concert from Hawaii right after he got out of the military. That's, I think, his greatest concert he's ever given. And then I'm sticking with Elvis for the 90s, because this was the first CD I ever owned. This is a box set from Nashville to Memphis, the Essential 60s Masters Volume 1. This is when I finally went from cassette to CD. I bought a CD player at Circuit City. Do you remember those? And if you bought a CD player, you got a CD for free, or you got a 25% off a box set. So I got this as the first CD I ever owned, and this is everything he recorded in the studio during the 60s that was not related to a soundtrack. So this is from Nashville, RCA Studio B, and then also from Memphis in 69. So that's my three and my shout out. Congratulations, JC, on 3,000 subscribers. And I'm hoping to close in on 200 soon. So hopefully, if you're new here, you'll hit the sub button. And I thank you for your time.